All right, now let's talk about effects and gear that you must have for me as a live looper. So, first thing is if you play one instrument, the second, for example, if you are a guitar player, I really recommend you to grab a microphone, all right, to sing, to loop also, and also to learn how to beatbox. If you don't know how to beatbox, check out my courses, all right? There's gonna be a beatbox course out somewhere, all right? So, first thing is not about effects, but a microphone is really a good thing to have. About effects, if you're playing a guitar, for example, you might need an octaver to make a bass. I have one here. It's not a real bass sound, but I played shows in front of 100, 200 people who paid me, all right, with this octaver, because I didn't have the synths at the time. And I can't, and having a bass and a guitar is kind of messy because you need to put the guitar away and then grab the bass. It's kind of long. It's a long process. Now I have a synth, so I do the bass line with my synth. But if you want it to be like real fast and have only one instrument, you can have an octaver. That's the first effects that you need to buy if you are a guitar player. Other effects that I recommend to all the players is a delay. All right? Doesn't matter if you are a drum player, vocalist, guitar player, keyboard player, I don't know, recorder player. You can do live looping also with a recorder. You can use a delay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. And so a delay is a great tool. There's a specific lesson about delay, all right? You already should have watched it, all right? And delay is really, really one of the effects it's really important in live looping. Without a delay, everything sounds dry. So the delay as a function of mixing the song and all the layers together, and also it has a timing, a metronome goal, all right? Because you can do basically, you can have a metronome with you. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and it really helps you out. So grab a delay, and doesn't matter if you are a keyboard player, all right? Really, really, the delay is a good effect. All right? It helps you with the groove and the metronome and also the mix. And also for vocalists, it's great because, you know, you can, instead of having a clean vocal sound, you can have effects on it, all right? And talking about vocal effects, you can have a compressor, reverb, whatever. I don't use it, all right? The only effects I have is now with the Boss RC505, so I can do the funny voices like... All right, or maybe a chorus. A chorus is very powerful on a vocal. Because when you loop chorus with the chorus, it sounds like a chorus. All right, and so chorus is another effects that you might use with your vocals. And what else? Oh, all right, this one. This is a stone box. There's many kinds of it. This is a SPD-1 kick, and it's great to have a drum samples here. Now I'm gonna show you that there are lots of samples here. This is my own sample. We have this sample. All right. Then we have claps. We have lots of samples. All right. all right? And that's it. And it's really, really cool to have a sample pedal. There's much way cheaper pedal. I bought this one because it has this disco sound. And that's, for me, it's essential. Before doing that, I was playing on the street and doing the kick like that with my guitar. But it's not really a kick sound, all right? It doesn't have that punch. Or if you don't have the budget, you grab a microphone and you can start beatboxing and do the kick with your mouth. All right? And so this is another example. So microphone, stompbox, delay, for me are three essential pedal for a guitar player and also for keyboard player. Maybe if you are a keyboard player, you have drum sounds in your keyboard. So if you are a keyboard player, you basically need a delay for me because in a proper keyboard there's lots of sounds. For example, synths, there's organs. All right, there's piano, there's electric piano, and drums, and all other synths. All right, so that's basically my recommendation. Also, if you play multiple instruments, you need a mixer, like I showed you in the previous tutorials and previous lesson. As a guitar player, I recommend you to have an amp simulator, because when you have multiple instruments, you can't use your amplifier, so you use an amp simulator like this one. It's another pedal, and that's it. All right, so these are my recommended tools. The most important tools for me, along with the loop station, is the delay. So delay and loop station are really the key for success in live looping. And then, if you don't know how to play the drums or you want a much better drum sound, you can use the sampler. There's also a 6-piece sampler, all right, that you can, but it's really expensive. All right, and so that's it. That's some kind of all the effects and gear that you might use as a live looper. And also, you don't need a wireless microphone. I used to have a cable microphone. I have one in front here. It has the cable, all right? And just start with what you have, all right, at home, and then you add. Also, this is really important. It's the shaker. This really adds some human groove to the drums, all right? Because when you sample drums, I mean, you can loop a drum loop like this one. But the hi-hat, it's not so human. And with the shaker, look at that. Much more groove. So shakers and also percussion. I have percussion here, like this one. I'm gonna grab it down. This one, you can see it because there's the loop station. This is a darbuka, a dumbek from Turkish. It's like $30 and it's light, so you can grab it together with you. It has a great sound, all right, and you can use that. And so basically, all of these are all my instruments. You can use whatever, all right? Toys, you can use pots, all right? You can use everything. But for me, the most essential effect is the delay. And then also this one made a real upgrade in my live looping show, all right? The kick. And now the kick I play it here, but it's the same kick. I sampled that kick into the keyboard. It's the same kick. And I sampled also the Dambeck and the Darbuka and stuff like that. And so that's it. FX and gear, all right. Let's move on to the next lesson.